Hello everyone, my name is Nadine Al-Hashmi. I'm originally from Al Jazeera in Sudan, and I'm currently based in Saudi Arabia. I wear a few different hats. I'm a medical laboratory specialist, currently pursuing my master's degree in histopathology, but I'm also an artist at heart. I have always believed in continuous self-improvement, which is what led me to my latest passion, finding fun and creative ways to master the English language. I'm so excited to share my journey with you today. English was always a subject in school, but my real journey began after university. I realized that English wasn't just a language I loved the sound of. It was a vital tool I needed for my career and travel. Since there were no accredited institute in my city, I took it upon myself to start my self-study journey. That decision opened my eyes to the beauty of the different accents and showed me how I could truly express my personality through the language. The biggest challenge was definitely maintaining my momentum. Without a teacher or classroom environment, it's easy for your energy to dip. I had to become my own coach, setting small, manageable goals and constantly reminding myself of my why. That mental shift is what truly kept me going during the tough days. The key for me was creating my own English environment right here at home. I immersed myself in the language, listening to podcasts and watching British movies and stories daily. I dedicated just one day a week to focused grammar study on YouTube, but the real breakthrough came from speaking out loud to myself, mistakes and all. I also navigate modern platforms like TikTok and joined live online sessions, where I could get instant feedback from teachers. Engaging in online forums for conversation practice was the final piece of the puzzle. Over time, this consistent habit built the confidence I have today. While many people try to force English into a daily habit, I focused on making it a joyful routine. My goal was to ensure that even on my toughest days, English remained a source of happiness, not a burden. On days when I'm too busy for active study, I never skip my minimum, which is listening to English stories before bed. This simple, stress-free habit is what helped me maintain my consistency over the long run. My approach is driven by passion, so my methods are always flexible and tailored to my needs. I don't just consume content. I actively use it to build specific skills. For instance, when I listen to a podcast, I'll focus on how grammar is used in real conversation. When I watch a movie, I'll use the shadowing technique, repeating the dialogue out loud to master the rhythm, and writing down interesting phrases. I always pick just a few new words each time to practice, ensuring I make steady, manageable progress without feeling overwhelmed. To be honest, I never felt like giving up. Even on days when I was exhausted or went to bed late, I refused to break the chain. I never let myself feel guilty because I know I was giving it my best effort. If I had a setback, I didn't let it affect my mindset. On those particularly tough days, I had simply scaled back, listened to English stories until I regained my energy and returned to my normal base. For me, consistency wasn't about being perfect every day. It was about never stopping. I didn't wait for a perfect moment or for my confidence to magically appear. I started speaking even when my English was messy and full of mistakes. I learned to embrace the process. I had laughed at my errors and then focused on correcting them. By choosing to speak despite imperfection, my confidence naturally grew, and I saw a noticeable improvement in both my speaking and reading skills. My advice: don't wait for confidence. Build it by starting now. I've noticed that many students start their journey with a burst of enthusiasm, but they often fall into the trap of resource overload. They gather too many materials and set unrealistic goals. My advice is to choose resources you genuinely enjoy right now, not just the topics you hope to explore in the future. Your daily tasks should be achievable and manageable, even on your busiest or toughest days. Remember, a small consistent step is far better than a giant leap that leads to burnout. First, I'd advise every student to start with honesty. Take a placement test and truly understand your starting point. Second, remember that learning is a personal journey. You must find what works best for you. Start small, keep your target simple, and build your momentum gradually. I also want to emphasize that a learning plan should be flexible. If you miss a day or two, don't give up. Identify the hurdle and adapt. Ask yourself, am I exhausted? Is my struggle with listening or speaking? And then pivot in a way that you actually enjoy. Ultimately, learning is about improving from I can't to I can, and from feeling like a failure to believing in your ability to improve. Start small, stay consistent, and watch yourself grow.